Hi Gemini, this is your May 20th through the 26th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be on new love entering your life this week. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week spread. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. And by the way, Gemini, if you're celebrating your birthday this week, happy birthday. Let's get this party started. Alright, so we got the Knight of Swords clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Ace of Wands. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. And we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Cancer, maybe a Sagittarius, or absolutely any Zodiac sign. So here's what's happening, Gemini. We have 4 really fast cards in a tarot deck. Or that could be associated with fast forward movement, or that could be associated with literally going somewhere or relocating. All those 4 cards are on the table. They're all here. We have the Knight of Swords. It's the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. The Wheel of Fortune is a pretty speedy card. Then we have the Chariot, the fastest major arcana card, right? And the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, the fastest minor arcana card. So who is going to you, or where are you going this week? But somebody is definitely going somewhere. Maybe you're going to take some time off and go travel, go on vacation. Maybe somebody is coming to see you. I don't know. But somebody is definitely traveling. You don't have to be traveling long distance. Maybe you're just going to go somewhere for the weekend or what have you. Right? But if you're not going somewhere, this connection, this relationship will take off like a rocket. Like really fast. Really fast. Right? The Knight of Swords, the first card that came out, could be a fellow air sign. Maybe a little younger than you, maybe not a little. The Knight of Swords, yeah, it could be another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But again, this is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. I clarified it because the Knight of Swords could also be a card of like a conflict, but it's not a conflict. Right? Unless you've got multiple people interested in you. So there's going to be one that stands out of the crowd, somebody who's going to fight off the competition and win. Speaking of winning, the Six of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Swords, is a card of victory, success. It's also a card of attention. So you're definitely in the center of this person's life. Definitely. Number 1 priority for them. The Chariot right next to the deck is also a victory card. But we'll get to that in just a second. So we have... It's like very symbolic. You see, like there's so much mirroring going on, right? We start with one of the fastest cards in the deck, the Knight of Swords, and we end with the Chariot, the fastest major arcana card. We have 1 victory card in the main spread on the left, that's Six of Wands, and the Chariot also turns out to be, or happens to be, a victory card. All right, so perhaps somebody is rushing in. They want to get the show on the road with you. They want to make sure the two of you are together. Alright, the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, another travel card. It's also a card of a lot of communication. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's Arrows card. And right next to that Knight of Swords, going back to the left, we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. It could also be a card of an event. In some tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. In some other tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table enjoying a meal and also celebrating. For some of you, it's your birthday. For others of you, it's just some kind of an event that you're going to. The Ace of Wands, clarifying that, is the most passionate ace out of all 4 aces, if you know what I mean. Alright, the Wheel of Fortune in the middle could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs. Sagittarius is one of them, right? Because we have Jupiter in the middle of the Wheel of Fortune. Speaking of Jupiter, Jupiter is changing signs towards the end of this week. It's going to be in your first house moving forward for the next year. If you don't know what that means to you, look it up. Alright, and it's also a card of starting a cycle, a very fortunate cycle. For some of you, it's your birthday, it's your new year starting for you. For others of you, it's a very fortunate cycle starting between you and this new person. All right. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. The Ace of Pentacles is the second ace, and this is when things will get serious. You know, there's nothing wrong with that Ace of Wands, but with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like in the beginning, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun together. You'll be inseparable. You'll be going places. A lot will be happening, but in the potential outcome with that Ace of Pentacles, you're gonna start talking like serious stuff, commitment, marriage, and things like that. Buying property together, because the Ace of Pentacles, this ace always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start her family, ready to get serious. The Two of Cups in there, in the middle of the potential outcome. There's two people in the Two of Cups, and you guys are gonna be on the same page about that. That's what the Two of Cups is. It's a card of when two people are in agreement on the same page. It's also a card of a soulmate connection, right? And the Chariot, another victory card. It's a card of maybe going somewhere together, moving in together. And it's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. So such a high pace reading, Gemini. Definitely travel at some point. Travel will play out for you. This is gonna be awesome. All right, Gemini, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Gemini, the spread is for you. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. We have you, the Lovers, and we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. If it is your birthday this week, Gemini, happy birthday. Maybe you're going somewhere for your birthday, or somebody is coming to wish you a happy birthday, or somebody's coming to stay with you, or something like that, right? The first spread was crazy. There was a lot of fast moving forward cards. The Six of Swords in this case is also a card of travel, but it's more not as fast. It's calmer, right? So the Six of Swords, maybe you're going somewhere. Maybe somebody's coming to stay with you. Right? The Three of Cups clarifying that is a card of a reunion. It's a card of a celebration. All right. The Page of Pentacles could be tickets to that party, to that club, to that concert or show or game. Right? Or somebody's coming to wish you a happy birthday and give you something for your birthday with that Page of Pentacles. The Lovers right next to the deck, that's you. That's your major arcana card, Gemini. So since this is your reading, I assume that's you. The Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's kind of, it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's a small gift, but it's very symbolic, right? Because you see how the Page of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle? So that's exactly the pentacle we could be looking at in the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's like we're zooming in on that. So it could be a gift. You know, it may be not that expensive, but it's something very symbolic. It means a lot to you or to the person giving it to you. Maybe it's a ticket to a concert, but it's the band that's playing. It's your favorite band or something like that. All right, or this whole encounter, this whole situation is a golden opportunity for you. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. All right, maybe you are moving this week and you're buying a new home, or you're thinking of moving and buying it. I don't know, but this looks good. This looks good. You're on the receiving end of this. We do have somebody is either traveling, or you're traveling, or somebody is coming to you, or what have you. And the thing about the Six of Swords, this card always talks about things getting better with that card. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody wants to get back together with you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent. Next, we have Strength, the Moon, the Emperor clarified by the Fool, and we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, Pisces, Aries. Well, every single card on the table is a major arcana card. Every single one of them. Okay? Every single one of them. So it's going to be very important. You may have multiple people lining up outside your door wanting a second chance with you. All right. But if you're just dealing with one person, then let's go with the Emperor. That's why I clarified it, because I decided to go with the Emperor. And it's clarified by the Fool. Both of those major arcana cards are Aries major arcana cards. So you could be dealing with an Aries. But if you're not, the Emperor may be somebody who is stepping up, somebody who got their shit together, somebody who cleaned up their life, somebody who is ready for a commitment. The Fool, clarifying it, is a card of a second chances. That's how I usually interpret this card when it comes to exes, right? Letting go of what happened in the past and starting from scratch. Judgment on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Strength could be a Leo, but strength could be a card of courage. Could be a card of courage. And it's also a card of pure raw passion. Alright, the moon in the middle right there, the second card, is either a Pisces you're dealing with, but the moon could be a card of fear. Perhaps this person has a fear of rejection when they show back up. It's also one of the most emotional cards in the deck. It could also be a card of a secret. Alright, so perhaps they've prepared something, or they've been secretly working on themselves. So now when they show up, they're going to be like, voila, look at me. You don't even recognize me anymore. Alright, looks serious. It really does. But I think it's still going to be up to you how you want to proceed here, Gemini. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the World, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. Well, here's the deal, Gemini. The Empress, the first card I came out, could be interpreted as a card of abundance. The Ten of Pentacles right next to the Empress could be interpreted as a card of financial abundance. Right? The World right next to the deck is a card of a happy end. Happy end, like one chapter of your life coming to an end. And a much better, happier chapter of your life is about to begin. And we also have the Star. The Star is a card of a wish come true. Okay? So perhaps you are cashing in on something. You could be purchasing real estate. Right? The Ten of Pentacles could be a card of a real estate. It's also a card of a family. But maybe you're retiring this week. The World is a happy end card, and the retirement would be a happy end. Or maybe you're quitting your job and you're cashing in on that. Maybe you've accrued hundreds of vacation hours, and your last paycheck will be so much bigger than its usual paycheck, and you're starting a new job maybe next week or a couple of weeks down the road. Right? Maybe you're going on a maternity leave or paternity leave, because the Empress could be a mother figure and you're going to stay at home. Right? But maybe you're getting a dream job offer, and this week you're wrapping up, you're finishing everything at your existing job, and you're starting a new job with that Star card. It could be, maybe you're being promoted, because the Star is a wish come true. Something you've perhaps wished for and hoped for a while, that's what's coming your way. This is a fantastic spread. 3 major Arcana cards and the Ten of Pentacles. Let me know in the comments down below how this plays out for you. But this looks awesome. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Fool. We have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Aries and Sagittarius on the table. What you're not expecting, for most of you, I think this is somebody is coming back from the past. This feels different from what we saw in the X spread. So remember how I said people could be lining up outside your door? I think I was onto something. I think this is somebody coming back. And this is somebody you had a fallout with, and I think they want to bury the hatchet with you, whatever the nature of this connection is. But I don't see you taking them back. I don't. So we start with the Hermit. So it could be a Virgo who is coming back. But the Hermit is a card of somebody who went within, did some soul searching, went through some sort of a thought process, and they figured they need to reach out to you, right? And this doesn't have to be a love story. It could be work, business, and finances as well, right? The Fool, clarifying the Hermit, could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of second chances. The Fool is a card of wiping the slate clean and starting from a clean slate. The Eight of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is also a Virgo card, but it could be any Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Knight of Pentacles could also be some money coming your way, or compensation, right? But we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. Temperance could be a card of healing. So that's what I think this person ultimately wants with you. You, on the other hand, you're not reestablishing this connection. You're not entertaining it. The last card that came out is the Five of Swords, and I think this is your reaction, Gemini, towards this person, right? You're just, no. No. The answer is absolutely not. You may even get a little upset with them that they're showing back up, because it's never pretty with the Five of Swords, and since this is the last card that came out, I think that's how you're gonna end this, right? You're slamming the door into this person's face. They must have done something horrible. Alright? If it is your birthday, they could use it as an excuse to reach out to you and wish you a happy birthday, but you're like, no. Absolutely not. Alright, Gemini, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. Happy birthday one more time to those of you celebrating. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.